Hey there. Today I just wanted to share with you the 3 levels of emotional mastery so that you can identify which level you might be at and operating from, and also how to move forward with those so that you can successfully step up to the next levels. The reason why I wanted to share this particular piece is because I've been working with my clients recently, and this has just really been a profound shift for them to understand this piece. So the first level is the initiate. The initiate is somebody who is shifting from a sleeping state into waking up to some awareness about, that there's a pains and the world is against them. They've got this opportunity to start seeking something different, but they feel and believe that the world is against them or at cause, causing them to feel a certain way or be a certain way. They also believe that their world just is what it is, that they've been brought up to believe that their personality is what it is. It's just the way I am. Some of the language is that, like, if somebody has done something unpleasant that they're not particularly happy with, they're like, yeah, but you've caused me to be mad, or you've caused me to be sad, or it might even be that you've caused me to be happy. And so that's the initiate, and that's just understanding that that's at that place where the world, they're at the effect of the world around them, and not connected to their power at all. The second step is the apprentice. Now, the apprentice is going to be moving more into an awareness of really connecting with, hang on, there's an alternative way of being. I do have more control and power, and I'm stepping into some more emotional skills to develop instead of, so the initiate will be triggered by something and they'll run away because they don't have any skills yet to be able to go through the processes of using that energy to harness it for their own power. The apprentice is starting to be exposed to some of these skills that they can use to shift their mind into being aware of, I can actually cause an effect. I can create my world. I can create my reality. And regardless of what chaos is going on over there or what that person says or does, I can heal. I can take a step forward and create my own experience. And the reason why is because they're already starting to do a lot more of the healing work. However, the apprentice, like I was a paramedic for the West Australian Ambulance Service, and you don't just go into being a paramedic. So let me give you a story around that, and just helping you understand this, that like you do your training, you do your theory, and then you're out on the road with a mentor. You're with somebody who's got the life experience. They know how to put it all together. They've got a lot of the practice under the belt, so that they're there to guide you along the way. Well, the apprentice needs somebody to guide them along the way in order to create the 3rd level of mastery. But the apprentice while they're becoming more aware of emotional skills and energy skills and how to communicate more effectively with the self and know thyself more, and therefore learn how to communicate more effectively with other people, and to put their life in a state of ownership, whether you're the director of your own experience, there is this opportunity that, well, this situation that as you expand and you're willing to be, what I say, comfortable being uncomfortable, so you're stretching into the unknown zone, if there is a trigger or a wound that still needs some more healing, it can throw you back into the initiate phase of feeling like you're at the effect of somebody else causing an experience. And again, that's just identifying that there's some wounds to be healed and addressed. The master is actually mastery. It's a verb, not a noun. The master understands more than the apprentice or the initiate of how much practice is involved, and continuing that practice is. A lot of people get stuck in the, oh, well, I know that, when it comes to the theory of elements of what to do. But when they say, I know that, what they're saying is that I'm not applying it. I'm stuck up in my head. I'm not applying it. And I'm not getting the results that I want in my life. And so in the mastering process is more than ever, there's this even high level of investment of time, of attention, of focus, even finances, and being mentored by other people who help them continue to expand and move into a high level of practice, because they're continuing to apply it. And that level of mastery is shifting you into developing a dance with all of the energy and the emotions, so that you can work your way through another level of evolution, because you have a greater, deeper sense of connection with self and source. But at any point, there's no like linear movement here. It's like a dance that dips back and forth. As we expand, we'll have more wounds that can surface, because we now have the emotional resources in order for the subconscious mind to say, I'm ready to bring this one up for you. And so we can sometimes go into the apprentice or dip back down into the initiate, but not live there. That's the difference. And so I just wanted to bring those three elements to you. The initiate is generally going to want to run away and needs a mentor the most in those phases, because there's no skill set to be able to address and tap into those innate resources yet, when it's the uncomfortable presents itself. It's why most people keep staying stuck in the familiar zone. People call it the comfort zone, but it's quite a suffering zone, really, right? Whereas the apprentice, they already got somebody coaching them, a community, or a willingness to dive deep, maybe with a mentor, with a family or a paid coach or mentor who's guiding them along the way. And then the master or mastering is also continuing those practices. Please keep in mind, this is not a philosophy of energy management, of creating emotional mastery. It's a practice. It requires a commitment to daily practice with it, just like you would shower on a regular basis. Having emotional mastery and utilizing these skills develops that emotional fitness and that spiritual fitness for you to be able to manage your emotions, so that you are having the most joyful experience of your life. And you literally can manifest with pure joy from that frequency of being. If this was of value to you, please subscribe or like, comment down below, and let me know that you love this content so I can deliver you more. And may you have a blessed day with love, light, and manifesting lots of magic.